All right, another day that the strongest Battlegrounds does not update. So yesterday was day 1. As always, I'm keeping my promise, and today we are on day 2, boys. So without any further ado, let's jump straight into the questions that I received last video, shall we? First question to all that it may inquire from No FPS. What race are you? Kind of hard to tell from your voice. That's kind of surprising. So sometimes people tell me that I sound black. I don't know, maybe sometimes like Arab. I don't know why, but I'm actually a Latino. So thank you for asking that. So maybe for the people that are watching this video, I'm actually a Latino person. The best race, well, I probably shouldn't talk about the best race. That might be a little racist. But the second question from Angel: when will the game update? If it did, why did it took so long? And can you please stop taking 8 months breaks? Loki, I'm with you on the second part of that, but when will the game update? Hold on, let me pull out my pot. Okay, I got a big ass pot. You know, let me put some stew in there. Let me put some soap, maybe grab some dirt from the outside. You know, I got an Amelia from ReZero pop figure. Okay, let me just throw that in there. What else? Okay, I got some gum. Let me throw that in there. I got paper. Okay, let me throw that in there. All right, I got a lot of stuff in there. All right, let me just mix it. Okay, I'm mixing it up. I'm mixing the pot. Now you might be asking, Aaron, why you mixing up a pot? Hold on, I'll just get to it in just a second. Right now I need to do a little bit of a chant. Oh gods, please tell me when the strongest Battlegrounds will update. All right, I just got a vision. May 12th. Remember the date. Third question from Battery Eater. Nice name. Do you think the finished product of Tatsumaki from the strongest Battlegrounds move-wise ended up to be extremely watered down compared to Tatsumaki in the manga? Okay, now the thing about the moves for Tatsumaki, all she does is spam a bunch of telekinesis and then, I don't know, crush, maybe throw a bunch of rocks around, maybe lift people up into the air, throw them into space. Like, she doesn't really have any named moves like a lot of other characters in One Punch Man, which is why I think a lot of the stuff is watered down. And another thing that you say watered down, you got to make the moves watered down for the base moveset. I mean, it's his base. It's got to be really weak in comparison to the ultimate, and you don't want a bunch of people running around with, like, let's say Saitama's serious punch in their base kick, because then you can't even play the game. At first, Tatsumaki, believe it or not, I can't believe it was this long ago, but I think about a year ago, maybe like in June or so, Tatsumaki was really overpowered. I think people tend to forget that, and then they nerfed the hell out of her, and now she's not bad, but she's one of the worst characters in the game. Yeah, they had to make her watered down, even though she's the strongest psychic. From Some Guy Animations, what made you want to start posting again? Money! No, I'm kidding. I just really love doing this YouTube stuff, man. That's all it comes down to. And if I'm not doing YouTube, I'm just depressed, you know? So I guess doing this makes me feel pretty good. From Juice, what is your type of woman? You know, hopefully this answers your question right here. From Rat, look at this guy. What do you think of the Gooner epidemic? I.e. the sus avatars in really bad games happening in Roblox right now. And then look at this bozo under him. Certified Goofy Man. It's time to goon. What do I think of the Gooner epidemic? Honestly, it's really bad. I don't know why a lot of people are starting to become gooners. I really don't like that. Especially when you have a bunch of freaking brain dead little children running around. And then you see these people with these crazy ass avatars with freaking curves in their bodies. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Curves in the midsection of their chest, and then, you know, back there, and it's like, what the hell? Why are these guys so realistic, and why do they got all that? They do not need all that. It's getting really bad. I think I might make a standalone video on this topic on this channel, just like ranting about gooners. From Generic Space Sim, are you also afraid of women? Yes. Look at this guy. You really thought you were safe? You really thought I wouldn't see you laughing at my video? Well, now you're on the screen forever, and it doesn't matter because I am in control of everything on this channel. You really thought you were safe in the comments, laughing your little ass off, right, buddy? Huh? You really thought you were safe? Well, I hope you got what you wanted. I really hope you did, because now I've just exposed your evil plot, and I hope you learn from your mistakes. I better not see you lurking in my comments crying again, little boy.